welcome to my channel, and also if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And now let's talk about Hogwarts Legacy. Since it's pretty much the game that everyone has been waiting for, 20 years, we all want it to be the ultimate Harry Potter game. But even before it's out, we can already see that there are certain things missing, at least in this particular game. So I thought it would be fun to look at some of the other Harry Potter games that are out-ish and compare to Hogwarts Legacy to see if it really stands the test. So I'll be looking at both technical aspects as well as story, etc., to see how it compares to the other ones and if there are things where it's kind of lacking. I'll be rating the games in scale from 0 to 2, with 0 being obviously the worst and 2 being the highest grade. And the games that I will be comparing Hogwarts Legacy to are Harry Potter Magic Awakened and Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. We'll start with graphics, and here the obvious winner is of course Hogwarts Legacy, with the two mobile games seriously lacking in comparison. And there my rating really depends on my own personal preference as to the visual style. However, if we talk about multiplayer, then Hogwarts Legacy, I'm sorry to say, but you kinda suck, at least for now. Maybe they will introduce some features later, but for now, there's absolutely nothing. And in comparison, we've got Magic Awakened that is all about multiplayer. If you want to check out more about that, I have multiple videos on the game, so feel free to watch those. Different difficulty levels. Now this is one where it's up for interpretation. Obviously with most console RPG games you can choose whether you want to do story mode or a more difficult approach. So I will give 2 points to Legacy. Well, hello, it's future me here, editing and realizing that I skipped an entire category. Because apparently it doesn't matter that I write down a script, I can still not follow it. So the category that I wanted to include is upgrade/complexity. So that basically includes being able to upgrade your abilities and skills, or having certain items in the game that will help you do that as well. And in Hogwarts Legacy we have both. We can both upgrade our skills and abilities, whether it's potions, herbology, or spells, and certain items will also help with that, like different outfits, etc. And just for a quick comparison, Hogwarts Mystery doesn't have any of this, whilst Magic Awakened actually also includes both. You can upgrade your spell cards for dueling. Actually, you have to, otherwise you will start losing duels very quickly. And certain items such as different brooms and wand skins that you can have also either increase damage or defense. Exploration is yet another field where Hogwarts Legacy does beat the competition, since it's open world and free to explore. Magic Awakened has more of a set location kind of thing, but you can wander around the castle and interact with other players, so there is an element of surprise and discovery, whereas Hogwarts Mystery doesn't. Characters, however, is a bit more of a tricky category. We've got a lot of active characters in Hogwarts Legacy. We've got real actors behind 50 characters, so that promises to be really good. Magic Awakened has way less characters, though it still has voice acting, whereas Hogwarts Mystery does not, though it does offer around 50 characters as well, so same as Legacy. And the one thing that Hogwarts Mystery has over the other games is that you can actually date and go exclusive with the characters, which is not an option in Magic Awakened, and we don't really know about any romance options in Hogwarts Legacy either. Magical creatures is a fun one. We've got actually multiple games that have magical creatures reserves. In Hogwarts Legacy, we have it as part of the Room of Requirement, and we've also got a magical creature reserve with 47 confirmed creatures in Hogwarts Mystery. We don't actually know how many creatures we will have in Hogwarts Legacy. Magic Awakened in this one seriously lacking. So Hogwarts Legacy going pretty strong for now. Continuing on that path, we've got dark magic. We will be able to use unforgivable curses and choose evil gameplay in Hogwarts Legacy. We've also got dark cards such as Crucio in Magic Awakened, where we can use them in duels. But then Quidditch, Hogwarts Legacy, where is it? No Quidditch. In Hogwarts Mystery, we have Quidditch. We can even play as beaters, seekers, or keepers. Not that it's a very interesting game, but at least we have the option. In this category, Magic Awakened definitely wins. I have multiple videos on that as well, covering just how complex and interesting and exciting Quidditch is in this game. So if you feel like you're missing Quidditch in Hogwarts Legacy, don't look down on Magic Awakened. Go and check that out. The Quidditch games will for sure excite you and you will have fun playing them. One of the final categories that I wanted to include in this comparison is classes, though it's one of the trickiest for me to rate since, well, I know a lot about classes in Hogwarts Mystery and Magic Awakened. None of us really know how classes will really work in Hogwarts Legacy. We know some of the classes that we will be able to take. We've seen some of the professors, but we don't know what purpose these classes will serve in the game, how much we will actually need to take them. Will it be more of a occasional experience, or is it something that we will have to do constantly to grind? And we don't even know how the classes will look like, how they will feel. I can tell you in advance that in Hogwarts Mystery, classes are really boring and grinding. They're all the same, whereas in Magic Awakened, each class has a different activity and they're actually really interesting to do. And the last category that I wanted to include just for fun are limitations / availability. If we talk about Hogwarts Legacy, one, it's been postponed yet again, so we won't even see the game this year. It comes out February 10, 2023, as far as we know. Plus there's the obvious price limitation. It's gonna be definitely the most expensive of all the Harry Potter games currently out, and you need pretty expensive technology to be able to play this game, whether you choose a PC, Nintendo Switch, or any of the consoles. In comparison, both Magic Awakened and Hogwarts Mystery are mobile games free to play. Of course, with Magic Awakened, it's not actually out globally yet, but it is supposed to come out globally this year. So with all of this, where do we end up? What's the final score? Hogwarts Legacy, turns out, still beats the competition with 14 points, and in comparison we've got Magic Awakened with 11 and Hogwarts Mystery with 7. But if you paid attention to the video, you definitely saw that there were quite a few categories where the game was lacking and could have done much better. It's not out yet, but I'm pretty sure that if they wanted to include these things now, it would be postponed even more and it would still get minus points on the availability section. So let's just wait a little bit until the game comes out, and if there's something we really want to experience that is not in the game, know that there are other options as well. You don't have to play just one Harry Potter game. For now, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!